Welcome, 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 and happy Friday. Welcome to Chronic Wellness live stream podcast. I'm your host, Don Antonio. I'm your friendly neighborhood shaman. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to do some breath work, per usual, getting in some good old breath. You'll never really hear me not talk about breathing. Because it's such an important facet of our lives and been such a huge piece of my life. So I love to share it with people. Most people understand from the things that I teach them and tell them just how important breathing is, but for some reason lack the discipline or the want to go into their own practice. So that's part of the reason why I like to do these live streams, because they create a potential or possibility, for people to get their practice in. And we already got some people coming in. 1 million Buddhas. Good afternoon. It's 12:03 here in Northeast Ohio. Tommy Thompson. Hey, Don Antonio. How are you, Tommy Thompson? Excuse me. I hope you're doing well today. I just got in. Excuse me. I had my morning workout. They're not quite as eventful as they used to be, mostly because I really am not allowed to lift too heavy in any sort of capacity. I'm still recovering. My innards are still recovering from being hacked in half and opened up. Also, I have some neuropathy in my right side. So I only have 54% use or 54% strength and function on my right hand. So I'm a little bit disabled, and that stopped me from returning back to normal work. So I put out some feeling and antennas to ask anybody who can, if you can send a donation and help us out, that would be fantastic. That's basically the only way I've been able to survive the last several months, is just off the loving kindness of my soul family. So cheers to you. Thank you all so much. A little fruit juice here before we get started. I'm going to leave the floor open for a moment. What I'm also going to offer today is free healing. So let me get the banner out for that. Comments if you're interested in receiving healing, have a question, or want to share your experience. I always want your comments. Comments are important for this kind of show because I kind of play and work off of the communications with the audience. So please feel free to ask any spiritual questions. There's really nothing that is not okay. I do ask that you try to keep things in a matter of being appropriate, at least, so we don't have to remove you. Hello, in for a wee bit. Well, welcome, wee bit. I'm glad you're here. So I'm going to leave that up, this banner up for anybody who wants to receive healing today. If not, we're just going to do some breath and some energy clearing. This is an exercise of some sort I do every day. This will actually be my third round today, my third round of breathing and energy work. Before I begin, I'm going to blow my nose. Kind of have to, because ever since I've been on beta blockers, I have a runny nose almost all the time, so I don't really like it. I'm looking forward to working with, I've been working a lot with my doctors and things to try to discover why I have hypertension. I'm pretty sure I know why. As I work with my nephrologist or kidney doctor, I think we're going to get some answers. So I'm looking forward to that. All right, before we begin, I just want you to stick your hands out in front of you. Shake your hands out. Let's shake these hands out. We're going to open up these hands for energy. Shake your hands, shake your hands, shake your hands. And then you can kind of shake your body and then shake your face. I know it looks ridiculous, but it's really good to get your lymph moving, to help stretch out a little bit your fascia, get that stuff moving. Good, and relax. Notice just after you shake out and you relax, just how cool your body feels. Hello, Jennifer. Welcome. And if you pay attention, you'll notice your hands are probably vibrating and opening up. And what we're going to do is we're going to open those hands. Open your hands. You don't want to force your fingers open. Just open. Fingers are relaxed, but the palms are open. And you can rest them in your lap. You can hold them in the sky open like this. Because the next step that we're going to do is we're going to invite to us our highest power. Okay, so using your intention, so this is sort of like a form of prayer or a way of communication with your higher self or your higher consciousness. With your hands open, you're just asking, you're opening yourself up. Ask and you shall receive. I ask that the highest power, the highest energy, the highest light, the highest vibration, the highest consciousness, come here to me and come here to us. I'm offering my space. I open my space and I'm offering that space for Spirit to come to me and do the work. And as I set my intention and I ask for that, I begin to breathe. I'm going to breathe in through my nose nice and deep. Hold it for a sec and then out with a soft sigh. Feel that sigh kind of relieve the tension in your body. And you breathe in, nice big strong breath. You're breathing in light and your highest power and releasing any tension, any heaviness, any knots. I feel some knots here. Release those knots in with a big breath. Your breath is life force. Know it as your life force and release all that no longer serves you. And then what I'll begin to do is I'll begin to wave my hands like this. So as I'm breathing in, I'm like grabbing the energy. I'm bringing it into me, and as I exhale, I let it all dissipate and move away from me. So what I'm doing is I'm exchanging energy, and with fresh energy, not with stale energy. Let the stale energy go. Let the fresh energy in. Stale energy go. Fresh. Release. Continue. Continue. 3 more. 2 more. And 1 more. And just relax. You can keep your hands open however feels comfortable in your lap. I like to hold mine up like this quite often. I plant my elbows on my chair or on my hips, and I just hold up my hands. And the first thing I notice is it's freezing cold. My fingers are super cold, taking in high frequency energy because I called that higher power here. This is how you work with your spiritual energy and get a stronger connection to your higher power is by working with it, right? That's how anything gets better, and that's why it's called spiritual practice. The more that you practice, the better it becomes. Your connection gets even greater. What you can do now is you can close your eyes, and this is like a form of mind rewiring, a way that you can begin to bring new information into your mind. And what I'm going to have you ask, and I'm going to ask is, Great Spirit or God or the living creation or the all that is, whatever feels right to you, you're just calling out to your higher power and asking, what is it that I really need? And you're not looking for that answer. You're not trying to answer it. You're asking the question and just leaving it be. God, what is it that I really need? And then you're saying, can you bring to me what I really need? Can you bring to me what I really need? And then what you're going to do is use your intention to breathe in that energy. You're going to breathe in what you really need. And you're going to release what you don't need. And breathe in what you need. And release what you don't need. Breathe in what you need. And release what you don't need. 3 more. In. Out. In. Out. In. And out. Good. And relax. Just relax. Notice how you feel. By doing this breathing, taking your thoughts away from your incessant normal thinking, opening yourself up into your higher mind, What you're doing is you're putting yourself, your brain, and all of the tissue of your body into a different frequency of being. You're changing your consciousness, shifting your consciousness. We're going to take this deeper now. And what we're going to do is we're going to do my favorite gratitude practice, okay? And gratitude practice. So if you're not real familiar with it, I'll start you at the beginning. I usually sit here, I keep my hands open. I'm feeling the energy that's around me. It's open. I can feel it in my face, in my throat, in my shoulders. I can feel all this vibration. It's not so much what you see, that all matters too, but really paying attention to what you feel. Gratitude. So this is where you want to tap into your mind's eye and tapping into your memories and your thoughts and the things you think about. What is it that you're most grateful for? Are you grateful for your home? Are you grateful for that you have a job if you have a job? Are you grateful for this day? It's Friday. Are you grateful for your Valentine if you have a Valentine? Are you grateful for your children if you have children? There's really no limit. And the thing is you can find gratitude for the simplest of things. Whatever the most simple things are in your life, think about them in a way of gratitude, in a grateful way, using that mind's eye, picturing the smiles on the faces of the people that you care about the most, feeling now the feeling of gratitude. How does it feel in your body? You don't need to name it. You don't need to call it anything. You're just giving your attention to how does gratitude feel in my body? And then you can breathe softly into it, nice and soft. Very soft. Sigh. Gratitude's a nice, soft feeling. Can you find gratitude for your breath? For that nice, cool air that rushes in through your nostrils. Feeds life into your body and into your cells. Just relax for a minute. Close your eyes, and what you want to do is you want to let go of everything else and just spend a few moments right here in the feeling, not the thought. You're letting the thoughts go, the concepts go. The concepts aren't what's important. The feeling is what's important. Feeling that gratitude. Tom, bringing your awareness into the feeling for your redhead, the gratitude that you feel, and for your friends. Letting go of the ideas, letting go of the thinking, letting go of the visuals. You're just feeling. How does it feel? And now, using our intention, we're going to breathe in through our nose. And we're going to saturate our body with air and light. Big, strong breath. And we're going to blow out through pursed lips. Almost like you're going to whistle, but don't whistle unless you need to. Breathing in. Blow out through pursed lips. Breathe in nice and strong. Pursed lips. Once more. Strong breath in. Pursed lips. Good. Relax. And there you go. There's kind of like a little mini practice. I do this practice is like this several times a day. Okay. You don't have to do it that many times. That's just how I like to do it. If you did it once a day, if you just took time once a day to just breathe, even if it was 3 to 5 breaths, you'd be amazed how good you can feel. Do that a few times a day, 3 to 5 breaths. Just stop wherever you're doing and fill up that belly and fill up that chest. Use that diaphragm and that sigh. The sigh is important. Your sighing tells your body that you're safe, right? It's a sigh of relief, right? You're telling your body, I'm relieved. You're training your mind to just for a moment step out of the worry, step out of the thinking, step out of the control, and just for a few moments, step into bliss. Step into freedom, step into softness. and even deeper into gratitude, into connection with your higher power. Can you see how beneficial that would be? Just a little bit every day, and a little bit. That little bit goes a long way. And the more that you do it, the stronger your connection to your inner self, your higher self, your deeper understanding and knowing of who you are improves and increases. Wonderful. I'm going to open up the floor if anybody has anything they'd like to discuss or talk about. Also, it's Healing Friday, so if anybody's interested in receiving healing, feel free to comment, and I'll work with you through the comments. We'll all work together. If you have a question, that's great. Or if you just want to share your experience, how was that experience for you doing that exercise? Hello, Nicole. Haven't seen you in a long time. Glad you're here. Welcome. I feel absolutely amazing right now. Questions, comments, concerns? I need your input. Your input is how we keep the show rolling, right? And Tom said, I am so grateful for my redhead best friend and other friends in my life. My cup runneth over. So now see, the gratitude is the attitude. That's what we always say. Gratitude is the attitude. Excuse me. Nicole says, left elbow pain getting worse. All right, you want to work with that? Are you open and ready to receive healing? James Lowe, breathing practices bring healing to a particular part of the body. Well, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. If you've watched any of my live healings, yeah, for sure. So your breath is light. It's understanding that, we're like taught like, well, I can't see it, so it's just breathing. Well, no, it's actually a lot more than that. It's the primary life force energy that drives creation within the cellular structures of your body. No breath, no life. Plain and simple. So even deeper from an energetic standpoint is understanding that your breath is energy, it's light. And so when you get good at being able to aim it and connect with particular frequencies of energy or spirit, you can use it for all kinds of things. There's really no limitations at all. Nicole, are you in need? If you're ready to receive healing, I just need your permission and we can move forward. I would love to work with you in your elbow if you're still here. I do need your full attention, though. If you're in a position where I can't have your full attention, I can't really do much for you. Because it's you. It's really up to you whether or not you can receive healing. How would I go about aiming it? Well, you'd need trained is what you would need. You need to learn how to access the parts of your mind, but I could do it. It's a car pie. So when you sit with me, I'm a breath shaman. So if you sit with me and I start to, like I was just doing with people, I can help you begin to learn on an energetic level. It's not really anything that your conscious mind understands because that's a very small part of who you are. There's a much bigger piece that's the subconscious. And so through training is typically how people, you can practice, you can just try. That's always a good move. Bringing your attention, wherever your attention goes, energy flows. So bringing all of your attention into wherever it is that you feel like you need healing or you have blockage, because to bring healing into body parts is to relieve energetic blockage is really what that means. I have such a resistance to feeling gratitude. I think but embodying it, there's numbness. It takes a lot of practice. And it also, it's not just something, most people have no idea how to embody it. When I'm standing here even saying it, I recognize that the vast majority of people don't. But what I'm doing is I'm installing awareness into the mind. The subconscious hears everything. So what you want to start finding out is, why do I have resistance to gratitude? Why do I feel I'm not good enough to receive? Why do I think I don't deserve to feel gratitude, right? Because it's a feeling. Embodying is feeling. You can think it, right? You can have a thought like, well, I have gratitude for that. Well, what does it feel like? But see, that's a whole nother interoception. So it's basically inner body awareness, being able to feel inside your body, being able to bring the attention inside your body. And for most people, when they can't tap into it, it's usually because there's some unresolved emotional data that needs to be expelled, or another way I put it is harmonized. Because you don't really destroy or kill energy. That's not how it works. Energy is eternal. There's organized and there's organized energy and unorganized energy. What I aim to do is to organize energy everywhere I go and everything I do. But what you're explaining isn't out of the ordinary. It requires practice. That's why it's a daily practice. For some people, they can tap into the feeling of gratitude quite quickly. Other people, it could take years before they can kind of open up. Could I ask for healing for that? Yeah, sure. There's a lot of limitations. So this is like mini healings when you're on here. I can move energy, but it's not the same as like sitting in session where we actually can go into what's going on in the mind, because that's a mental blockage. That's a mind thing that's happening there. But what I can do is I can help you remove any blockages that you may have. So what I would ask you to do is, since you're asking for healing, that means that you're open to receive it. So my next question would be is for you to close your eyes and notice where in your body feels the most heavy. Because just as we're talking about this, what will happen is you're going to be able to notice, you'll pick up on somewhere in your body that feels heavy, stuck, or stagnant. So you're going to have to bring your attention to wherever that is, and then I'll ask you some questions about it. So we can all do that. Let's all work on that. That's all something everybody that's here can work on, is relieving heaviness within the body, any heaviness. So bringing your attention into your body. And what I typically do is I do a body scan. I start at the top of my head and I begin to move down through my scalp and my forehead, my eyes, behind my eyes, inside my head, my brain. Moving down, moving down. I feel a little tightness in my neck. I'm moving down through the throat and the chin, moving down into the upper back, upper neck, lower neck, moving into the shoulders, down my arms. I definitely feel blockage in the right arm due to the neuropathy. That's not moving energy too well, down into my fingers, my pinky and my ring. And so what I'm doing is I'm just taking inventory. I typically will find something pretty quick, but I've already done an energy clearing here. So I'm feeling pretty loose and open myself. So I don't really have anything that stands out to me. So what I would ask you to do, okay, so you already came back. Area from belly to pelvis. Right. So what that is that's unresolved emotional data. That's something that you're unwilling to let go of. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to ask your body something. Jennifer, I want you just to relax where you're at. And what I need to do is I need to call in some spirits and energies to help us. So I'm just going to have you relax for a minute. Haya yari amaru sachu mama yaku mama machikwaipa. Itu apu pakarina. Nustakuina. Apu kuna. Haya pachamama. Mama aipa, anchancho skuina, tira kuina, atrango chokanchai, mama kia, mama unu, mama kocha, hatanchaiwa. I call in all spirits and energies to help my sister remove her heaviness and her blockage that is living in her stomach. Jennifer, I want you just to relax. I want you to say in your mind, I'm open and ready to receive. And as you become open and ready to receive, you may notice the vibration of spirit coming into your space. And we can all open ourselves to the spirit of the earth, the spirit of the puma and the jaguar, and the spirit of the serpent. And not the idea of the serpent of religion. We're talking about serpent as in the living animal that teaches us how to shed our skin, how to go beyond current limitations and open ourselves into new life. And we open ourselves to all these spirits and energies. And as they arise, we're going to bring your attention into your stomach, into the area from your belly to your pelvis. And what we're going to do is we're going to go into what it feels like there. And you're not going to try to run. You're not going to try to ignore it. You're not going to allow yourself to be swept away. You're going to bring all of your attention there. And whatever it is that you feel is okay. Allowing yourself to sense and feel. And that's how this works right now, Jennifer. I need you to understand right now you're going to have to feel worse before you feel better. You're going to have to allow yourself to step into the feeling that lives there. And what begins to come forward is guilt. There's guilt and shame. And I want you to look at these things. I want you to allow yourself to pay attention and see these things that you're hiding from. You're allowing yourself to hide from the truth of yourself. I want you to know that it's okay for you to feel however you feel and to step into who you are without resistance. And as you step into these feelings, I'm going to call in the living energy of forgiveness. I'm going to send to you a soft blue light. This is the energy of forgiveness. And you're going to begin to take that into you. And as you take that into you, I want you to say to your belly, I want you to say to yourself, into your belly, I'm sorry. I'm going to say, I'm sorry, and I forgive you. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. Forgiveness is the key. It's the first step to freedom. Allowing yourself to also allow that feeling of forgiveness to radiate from you and allow it to become you without holding on to any heaviness to anything. Bringing all of your attention right into your navel, right into your belly button. You're going to breathe in as if you could breathe into your navel and blow out through pursed lips. Breathe in through your navel and out through pursed lips. And breathe in through your navel and out through pursed lips. And breathe in through your navel and out through pursed lips. Just relax. I'm now going to call any residual energy that lives in this space. I'm going to call you forward. And as I call it forward, Jennifer, what you're saying in your mind and in your heart is, I lovingly release this energy. You're giving it away lovingly, not angrily. You're not forcing it away. You're not pushing it away. You're just allowing me to take it. I'm going to take it from you and feed it to the earth. Bring all your attention into your belly and take in a deep breath. Squeeze into your belly button nice and tight. 3, 2, 1, let go. I took the heaviness from you. And I feed it to the earth. Ahaya, Pachamama. I now call upon the light of the upper world. I call into my Misha, the greatest form of Sami, the greatest form of light. And as it fills up my Misha, I aim the mouth of my Misha at you, at your belly, and we're going to blow into your belly fresh new light. Fresh new light comes into your belly, filling it up. Filling your belly with fresh new light, allowing it to move into the navel, into your hips and pelvis, wrapping around your back. A beautiful light. Allow yourself just to be still here in this moment. Nike kuyaki orpichai sonko jai munaicha solpaiki. Very good. Jennifer, I want you just to relax as much as you can wherever you're at. Try to get yourself stretched out a little bit. Open up your body a little bit. Open up. And just relax just for a few moments. Just allow everything to equalize in your energy field. And then when you're ready, I just want you to check in with us and let us know how you're feeling. Very good. Thank you, everyone, for your assistance and help there. My kin, good to be with you, folks. Welcome. And my Pacos, we're here. Hello, Michelle. Welcome. The banner's up. I am doing some healings today, so if anybody is interested in receiving healing, if you have a question or want to share your experience, I would love to hear from you. Very good. Tom says, wow, my third eye is really tingling. Be with it. Be with it. It's great. It's great. Much lighter, thank you. Good. Lighter's the first step, okay? My recommendation is that you go deeper into this. There's some, just when we remove the heavy energy, this will allow some of it to rise. What you don't want to do is block it back up with heavy energy because it'll put you right back where you were. And that's okay. You can get out of there too. What you can't do is mess up. You can only go the way that you're meant to go, and it can't go any other way. So, yeah. So I would recommend that. Also, as usual, I always recommend it's always beneficial to get into a one-on-one session with me, to sit there just to go through what's going on in your reality, going on in your life, and then start to put in some new information, some new mental and emotional data. Helps us, I also, even though I'm a healer, I'm a pro level healer, I receive healing and coaching from others. I need that too. We all do. To think that we don't is the ego. It's fear of the mind. It's a thing I hear a lot. A big misconception in the spiritual community is that healing is something you do all by yourself. Well, it happens only inside of you. But it's the understanding, it's the ego that thinks that the self is separate from anything else. It's understanding that all things are interdependent, and I need you, and you need me, and we need each other. That's really how this works. Tommy says, I could use some help in my back and hip if there's time. There is time. And your left side. Okay, so Tom, I'm going to ask you to bring yourself into a soft seated position, and I'm going to have you close your eyes. I'm just going to ask you, you don't have to type anything. I'm just going to ask you for your permission to enter your energy field. Yes, and as you give me permission to enter, I'm just going to kind of come in. It's like you allowed me into the front door of your house. I'm going to wipe my shoes, and I'm just going to come on in. And what I'm doing, Tom, is I'm just kind of taking a look around, taking some inventory of what's going on inside and what I can feel. Okay, so there's a little bit of stagnation, a little bit of heavy cloggage going on here in the back hip, left side. Tom, I want you just to relax, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come into that energy field. We've worked together a lot of times, so I don't need a lot of priming. I can come right into here, and I'm going to begin to work on your energy. Just relax. And what I'm doing now is it's like I'm pulling on threads or small thin cords that are connected to your left spine and your hip. I'm going a little higher, more towards the bottom of your rib cage and your kidney. And what I'm doing is I'm just beginning to connect all these lines into a main line. And as I bring down a main line, I connect the little lines to it, I'm going to begin to send in nice and soft, not too fast, just sending in some Sami. And I want you just to relax and allow me to send the Sami here to you. And I want you just to breathe in through your nose, soft but deep. And then just out with a soft sigh. You let go of all the tension. And you breathe in the light I'm sending. Good, Tom. Another breath. Good. We're just going to start snapping some of these little attachments that are here. It's okay. We're just going to let go of those things for now. You're going to let go of any thoughts that you don't deserve to be healthy, or it should be, you shouldn't be healthy, or any ideas like that. Because this is all connected to just some subconscious programming. Normal. We all have that stuff. You're not an old man. You're an eternal being having an experience as a man named Tom. And that's a beautiful thing. And I'm just going to begin to smooth the energy out here on that left side. And I'm going to move down. I'm just above the buttocks. And I'm just putting in some pressure right there. A little bit of pressure. And we're opening up the sciatic nerve. And as you open up that sciatic nerve, I'm going to send a little pulse of light down through the sciatic nerve. It travels down through the hamstring, the back of the thigh. I'm moving it down. I'm working a little behind the knee, down through the calf. And I'm going to bring that out right through the bottom of your foot, grounding you to the earth. Very good. Tom, I'm reaching into your field. I got one hand, my left hand on your back, my right hand on top of your head. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to balance your energy. Take some slow, deep breaths with me. Slow and deep. Slow and deep. Good. Now I'm doing is I'm just going to reinforce this with lots of light. Good. Smooth. Smooth. Deep breath in. There it is. Smooth. Smoothing out. That should be smoothing out really nice for you. Tom, I just want you to check in when you're ready. Take your time. I would like if you just sit still just for a few moments and allow yourself just to kind of be with the energy that's there with you. There's tons of it. Allow yourself just to bathe in it just for a few minutes. Thank you, Tom. It's always wonderful to work with you. Michelle, hi. You said you could use some healing. What are you in need of healing for today, Michelle? Man, woof, I'm buzzing all over. My hands are freezing cold. Time for some juice. It's a beautiful day. It's sunny and has a beautiful blue sky where I'm at today. I woke up this morning to a really sunny morning, and I'm very fortunate. I have a friend who's a mechanic that's helping me with my van, because my primary vehicle is a 2007 cargo van. It's all rusty, but it runs, and that's how I get around. But it needs some work, and I have a really good friend who's helping me out. He knows I don't have any money to really take care of things currently, so he's really very helpful to me, and so I'm grateful for that. But I was able then to drive Mary to work, and I'm looking forward to picking her up. And what we're going to do today is we're going to go see one of my favorite things, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, over at the movie theater. And I think there's something else going on with that as well. I don't know the complete story, but I'm excited because I do love the Harry Potter movies so much, and I've turned on a lot of adults to them. I've had lots of adults like, aren't those kids movies? I'm like, nah, they're not so much. They're a lot more themed for an adult mystical mind. It's amazing. Where do I start? Okay, well, you start at what is bothering you most today? What right now in this moment is the thing that is the most difficult or painful or heavy or stuck or stagnant thing? Because we can get into one little piece of it. It sounds to me and it seems to me like you need a little bit more one-on-one kind of help. So you can feel free to reach out to me through Facebook, or since you're there, or through the messages of YouTube if you were there. And what we can do is we can start to talk about how I can help you on a deeper level. My head. Okay, so what I'm going to ask you is I'm going to ask you 3 questions. What's going on? What do you feel? Can you tell me about the sensations of your head? What do you feel in your head? That's important. The first step is where is it? You said the head. And now the second question is, what does it feel like? Like, what do you feel? Can you explain in some words like what your head feels like to you? Okay, hurts. We got to go a little bit deeper, okay? Because this is how we enter the energy field of it. What kind of pain? Can you describe the pain? Hurts is very, that's very bare. We have to kind of go into it. And what I need you to do is close your eyes and go into it and allow yourself to experience. So what does it feel like? Is it dull? Is it aching? Is it sharp? Is it banging? Is it loud? Is it quiet? There's a bunch of different ways. Try to give me just a few descriptive words of what you feel. Sharp. Okay, so you have a sharp pain in your head. And what I'm going to ask you now is on a scale of 1 to 10, how uncomfortable is it in this moment? With 10 being extremely uncomfortable and 1 being not very uncomfortable. In this very moment, how uncomfortable is it? 1 to 10. 8. All right. Michelle, what I need you to do is I need you now to relax. You're not going to type. I want you to close your eyes. I want you to make it just so you can hear me. You don't need to see me. I want you to, wherever you're at, I need you to just become relaxed as possible, allowing your body to relax. And we're going to take in some breaths first. We're going to take some relaxing breaths. I want you to breathe in relaxation and then sigh off any tension in your body. And bring in some softness and release the stiffness. Breathe in relaxation and release tension. Once more, breathe in relaxation and release tension. And just relax. I call in to all beings of light and energies to bring the perfect medicine for Michelle's head to help us with this sharp number 8 pain. Can you help us to reduce or eliminate this? We are open and ready to receive. Michelle, you're saying that inside of your mind. You're saying that inside of you. I am open and ready to receive. And what you're doing is you're just allowing yourself to be in a position of openness without any resistance. Good. What I need you to do is I need you to bring your attention into your head, imagining that you could venture inward into your head, and wherever the pain is in your head, all of your attention pinpoints there. All of your awareness pinpoints there. And with all of your attention there, I'm going to begin to loosen up the heaviness, loosen up the pain. And I kind of got a grip on it. I'm kind of gripping into there, and it feels pretty sharp. It feels like glass. It feels very sharp, rocky glass. And as I begin to pull on it, maybe your head hurts a little bit more, and that's okay. You're just going to, in 3, 2, 1, let go. I'm opening up. I'm opening up into your brain, into your head. I just removed a really sharded piece of energy. Like I said, it's almost like broken glass. It's something that you've put there on purpose to help you to handle some of the thoughts you've been having. And that's okay. You're just allowing that to begin to ooze. It's almost like we pulled a cork or a plug, and it's like the heaviness is beginning to drain from your head. And as we sit here, you take in a soft breath. And the pain's getting lighter. It's getting softer. It's moving down. The pain's becoming less and less with every breath. Just relax. Dorvai umararkayo. Soft, easy breath in. Long, slow breath out. Soft, easy breath in. Long breath out. Soft, easy breath in. Long breath out. Good. I'm just going to test the area, seeing what I sense or what's here. So there's some work that needs to be done to keep this blockage from coming back. We've removed the heaviness. The heavy energy is now moved. You really shouldn't have any pain anymore. And if you do, it'll be residual just for a short period of time. But what we don't want is this to rebuild itself. So I'm going to recommend to you that you reach out to me and we get you into a personal private session, and we can really begin to work on the deep energies and more of kind of like the emotional aspects of things. You're doing great though. Really, really good. Taking a nice deep breath. And release. Very good. Michelle, I want you just to relax for a moment wherever you're at. Keep your eyes closed and just relax. Just allowing yourself just to be here in this moment. And as you become ready, I want you to check in with us and let us know how you're feeling. I want to thank everybody who connects and helps in these healings. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome, Sister Brianna. We are currently in healing session. I welcome you. What some of you may notice is when we work with someone, helping them to relieve pain or helping them to relieve blockages, you may notice where we're helping them to work also opens in you. And the reason this is because it's all connected. It's all kind of one thing. When we help Sister Michelle with what's going on, the pain in her head, that's also our head. It's all connected. It's all one thing. It's all one living energy. We're all having very unique and individual experiences as humans, and that's so cool and so awesome. But at the deepest level, we're all parts of one living system. Just like how your body is a living system. You have trillions of cells that work together that we don't consider separate things because they work together to create the experience of a body. We also are to work together to create experience. And I'm grateful to you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's do some cleansing breaths. Let's clean. Let's think about cleansing. I breathe in soft, new light. And like a broom, or release all the dust. In with fresh, light energy. And blow out the dust. Good, fresh, light energy. And blow out the dust. So good. Isn't that nice? Get that energy moving. Your breathing has everything to do with how your nervous system works, and that's what I've been teaching on Mondays, is nervous system regulation and how to manage stress. Episode 3 will be this Monday. I'm looking forward to that. There's going to be 6 total episodes. These are points and things that I work with people in the more public and private sectors, where I work with different people. I work with veterans. I work with first responders and medical staff, people who have high stress jobs and have to deal with people who also may be stressed out. So anybody who does that, this could also be retail. I haven't gotten any like retail contracts yet. So I would like to though, but because I've met plenty of people who are working in stores and things that are stressed out because they're, they have their own life and their own energies, but they're also interacting with other people's stuff. And that sometimes can be really frustrating. And if you don't know how to clear your energy, it can become stagnant and stuck in you. Yes, it's better. Thank you so much. My absolute pleasure. Allow it to continue. What we just did will take some more time. It'll start to unwind and you can begin to get in deeper into what's going on. All symptoms are messengers, okay? When you have head pain, body pain, illnesses, all kinds of things, standard symptoms. Symptoms are messengers. And what they're doing is they're trying to tell us that we need to make an internal change. And what happens is we recycle these experiences or these symptoms, and sometimes they get worse because we're not doing what we need to do. And they'll continue to recycle until we make that internal change. So, that's just how it is. It doesn't mean that, however high you fly, you're still going to get sick. You're still going to have medical emergencies and things like that. It's going to happen. I don't care how good your diet is. I don't care how healthy you try to be. You're never going to escape the inevitable. You're going to have to eventually face some challenges, particularly when it comes to your health and body. There's just no way around that. A lot of people want it not to be that way, but that's just how it is. It's not about trying to never get sick or never have a challenge or never have a problem or never feel sad or never be angry or never be heartbroken. It's learning how to become skillful in navigating these feelings, navigating these emotions. This is very difficult, and that's why coaching, teaching, shamanic teaching, these things are all very important for a developing human being. Community is really important. Us just being here together, the people that are here now, the people that are going to watch later, we're all parts of a living, energetic community. And us just being here together is actually quite beneficial, for us being here, but even deeper, we're a cross-section of human consciousness, of the collective consciousness. So we're actually helping that too. And that's wonderful. Thank you to everyone that was involved today. Thank you to all the beings of light and energies and frequencies. Thank you to all the spirits. Thank you to all the energies and teachings that come through this beautiful lineage of teaching of the ancient Inca, of the Pakukuna, of the villagers of Kiko, of all Misha holders and Mesa holders, past, present, and future. I thank you. Thank you to God. Thank you to Yeshua. Thank you to all beings of light and frequencies. I am so grateful. I am so just thankful to be here, to be a vessel of light, to bring your magic and wisdom and honor into this world. Thank you. Be with us. Help us to walk in the garden with joy and ease. Thank you. And just take a minute and all you're doing is you're just sending sweet words. You can thank your ancestors. You can thank whatever you believe, because it's about your beliefs, not what I tell you. It's your beliefs. Whatever you believe is the highest power. And if you're not sure what that is okay too. You just send your intention in that direction. Whatever the highest power is, I send my love and I send my gratitude there. Ayaya. Amen. Aho. And so it is. I want to thank you all so much for being here on this beautiful Friday. 55 minutes has gone by so fast. I look forward to Monday's live stream podcast, where I'll be going into episode 3 of The Breath of Life, of how to manage your stress and anxiety, how to reset your nervous system. This is great information. If you haven't seen them yet, go on over to YouTube, like, subscribe, turn on your notifications, and make sure to watch the last couple episodes. They were awesome. They were really, really good. Thank you all so much. Happy Friday, happy weekend, and I will see you soon. Love to you all.